Welcome to the Hoops Culture Podcast, where we talk about all things basketball. We're back for episode 15. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we're back. I missed everyone past couple days. The last episode was on Monday. It was a great episode. Please check that out. Um, yeah, we're back. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Sorry about that. Stupid microphone fell. Terrible, terrible outtake right there, but whatever. Yeah. Excuse me. Yes. Preseason has been going on. I've actually enjoyed the preseason. It's been really fun. It's just highly competitive actually. I'm surprised on how competitive the NBA preseason has been. And yeah, I mean, before we get into everything, let's talk about the new foul call stuff. And I am so happy this stuff is gone, man. It was the worst thing ever. I hated every ounce of that foul call stuff where we would see a player like James Harden. I'll play the clip like right here, and then we'll see.
Took it right in there.
LeBron's right there.
And LeBron saying, "Are you watching?"
See, that's the one that they, with a game like this, I would review that. This early in the game, I would review that one just.
See how it goes. But yes, so he would just hook his defender's arm, and like shoot the ball and get the foul. Or you get other guys like Trey Young, Emmanuel Quickly, player like on my team, Chris Paul, who would just get non-basketball moves. It's just like it was so stupid on how they could actually just really go to the line so easy. I never understood it. But now that stuff is fixed. You see guys, Steph Curry, James Harden not getting calls, and they were complaining, but it's the new thing now with the league, and I love it honestly. Makes the league a lot more competitive, and we won't be having to see so many free throw shots anymore, which is great. Excuse me. Yeah. But the big story, I think, even bigger than the fouls and everything, is the LA Lakers. Man, they went 0 and 6. 0 and 6 in the preseason. I was honestly like genuinely surprised how they really went 0 and 6. I mean, I understand that like LeBron and Westbrook didn't play all the games, but when when Westbrook played, bro, he looked bad. He looked really bad. I mean, you see the terrible turnovers. Just this doesn't mesh well with the team. You got obviously yes, it is preseason. You don't have to overreact so quickly. But but then again, you gotta look like you're in sync. He just looked terrible, terrible. And then LeBron actually looks a lot more athletic than what he did look like in last year, which is honestly it's good to hear. Yeah, Westbrook played good the last game. 18 points, 58% from the field, 33 from three, not bad. 50 from the line is not good. Uh, Damn. I mean, those turnovers in the first few games looked really bad. Um, on the eighth, he had six turnovers. On the 10th, he had nine. On the 12th, he had five. I mean, the last game, the fourth, well, yesterday, he had three turnovers. I mean, yeah, it's limiting, but you're always gonna expect turnovers with Westbrook because he's such a high usage passer. So that's not like out of the norm to see three or four, but like nine or six is up there. I could see him or LeBron being turnover leaders. It's not they're high usage players, so you know that's one thing about them. But should we be worried about the Lakers? Uh, I think a little bit, we should be worried just because of the fact, damn, bro, like they look like they don't mesh that well together. I mean, obviously, yes, it's only the preseason. Just keep that in mind. It's only the preseason. I think we will start to worry a little bit more if it carries on to regular season, which I don't know. I mean, right as of right now, they just don't look like the best squad that they should be. Um, I mean, losing to Golden State pretty convincingly, and then, losing to Sacktown, just going 0-6, not even winning a game. Just wasn't right. I mean, I'll just read some of these. Oops, sorry about that. I mean, LeBron 17.6 rebounds, 4 assists, not bad. AD 20.6 rebounds, 2 blocks. They combined for 37 points. Westbrook, tallied in his usual points. You know how he is. His triple doubles, close to triple doubles. Warriors are actually really impressive, 4-0 in the preseason. While, you know, you got the Lakers who fell to 0-6 in the entire preseason. Oh, man, I mean, I think it's time to see. I think for LeBron, his window could be closing. If he doesn't win this year, I don't think he's gonna win any other year. Other West teams are getting better. The East looks like a powerhouse. A powerhouse. On paper, they look amazing, the East. And I'm going to talk about one specific team in the East right after this. But yeah, actually, we'll talk about something else before we get into to that team. But yeah, the Lakers. I don't think it's time. I think we should be worrying a bit just for the fact that they don't look like they mesh too well together. Then again, it is only preseason, but they don't look like they mesh the best together. Hopefully they could bring it back up. I would love to see LeBron win another ring. Obviously, I want the New York Knicks to win a championship this year. I don't know if that's likely, but yeah, hopefully we could see something like that. And yeah, hopefully the Lakers turn it around. Uh, Next, before we talk about the next team, I want to talk about the Kyrie Irving situation. I mean, I understand there's just that the vaccine stuff. Not that. That's not my forte. I'm not gonna talk about that. I want to talk about if he does have to get traded. Where does he go? Where does he go? And man, there's not too many spots for him to go to on a championship team because a lot of them do have great point guards. One team I do see him going to, which I think would be not ideal, but just like ideal for both teams since they're both having troubles. Ben Simmons for Kyrie Irving straight up. Kyrie Irving goes to the Philadelphia 76ers and Ben Simmons lands in Brooklyn. I think this fits for both teams, honestly. You got Kyrie Irving is kind of the player that Joel Embiid really needed. Needs. A guy who could just get a bucket, not clog any of the space. Someone who will have a man on him no matter what. Because Kyrie's dangerous all on without the ball, with the ball, just everywhere on the court. Obviously, defense does take a big dip. Kyrie being a horrendous defender, especially since Ben Simmons is an All NBA-esque defender. And then Brooklyn picks up Ben Simmons. Their defense gets insanely better, especially at the point guard spot. Kevin Durant and Kyrie don't have to play. I mean, Kevin Durant and James Harden don't play in the post. They don't play in the paint. They could shoot jumpers and go out. I think that's perfect for Ben Simmons. That's the perfect situation he could go in to succeed. I would love to see that. That's one trade I was thinking of. Another trade, I wouldn't know too much about the specifics, but honestly, if Cleveland could get Kyrie Irving back, that would be a kind of funny little situation there. You know, they get Colin Sexton. couple other younger guys and some picks for Kyrie Irving. Maybe you throw Kevin Love in there to match salary. I mean, Kyrie Irving back in Cleveland would be a nice moment. I don't know if he'd ever want to go back to Cleveland, but you got Kyrie in Cleveland, and then you get Colin Sexton on the Nets. Drop off, obviously, because Colin Sexton is not as good as Kyrie Irving. He's got the potential to be great, very, very great in this league. So that's something you would love to see. And another excuse me, I'm sorry. I wasn't feeling, I haven't been feeling good a couple of days. Having a bad cough. It's not coronavirus because I get tested at school and I've tested negative multiple times, but yeah, I just really haven't been up to it the past 2 weeks. It was hard to really plan, especially with school. School's been stressful, but yeah, I really just wanted to get a quick little episode in. We're gonna talk about Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls look incredible together. I love watching the Chicago Bulls, man. One of my cousins is a big Chicago Bulls fan. Shout out Samir. Yeah, I mean, they're 3-0 right now. They're 3-0 on the preseason. They haven't lost. They're playing the Memphis Grizzlies right now. Bro, they mesh so well together. You wouldn't think like it would take some time for them to mesh. Man, they mesh beautifully together. Lonzo Ball at the point. You got Zach LaVine, other guys. I mean, DeMar DeRozan. I'm not sure DeMar has played, but Zach, man, Lonzo just meshes so well with them. You're gonna get Vucevic, Pat Williams, and all the other guys. But I'm really excited for this team. They look extremely athletic. You got Caruso off the bench, Derrick Jones Jr., and just an extremely young team. Besides DeRozan and Vucevic, the other guys are very young. I think nobody has been this excited for a Chicago Bulls team since the 2016-2017 Chicago Bulls with Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade, and why am I drawing a blank? Rondo? Yeah, Rondo. Yeah, I believe. I mean, man, that team was a weird team, honestly. It's so I honestly forgot like D Wade played for two other teams. Like he played for Cleveland and Chicago. I kind of blocked that out of my mind. I always think like D Wade stayed on one team. I just love to think like that. I think it's so much better to think like that. I mean, they went 41-41 that year, 8th seed, and I thought they were gonna knock out the Celtics out of the first round. To be honest, like I really thought they were gonna knock them out of the first round, and then Rondo gets hurt. Then they just start losing. But man, Jimmy Butler was that man. Like I really like Jimmy Butler's one of my favorite players. Guy just works hard. Just the straight baller. I love watching him play. But yeah, I don't think anybody's been this excited for a Bulls team since 2016, 2017. Or if you weren't excited for that team, which I think most people were, in Derrick Rose days, 2011 to 2013, man, like Derrick Rose was on top. I love Derrick Rose. He's on my Knicks now, of course. So yeah, gotta support. But Chicago Bulls look great. I think they're gonna make a big run in the playoffs. I don't know if they'll get to the conference finals, but I definitely think they could get to the second round. The defense, besides LaVine and Vucevic, like you got Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, and Pat Williams, who could play defense in the starting five. Alex Caruso's a great defender, and I really just can't wait for this team. Shout out my Knicks; they've been playing great in preseason. Their offense looked great. Yeah, I mean, this is a really really short episode, but I really wanted to get something out of here for you guys. I appreciate everybody who watches. We'll be back on Monday. We'll have a great episode, long one for everybody, and peace.